Hi, and I'm Thomas, and we're from The Code Solution, and we are Los Angeles' #1 source for real estate development services. Welcome to the first video in our series about the 6 stages of development, and today we're going to start with stage 1, which would be entitlements.
Entitlements. So what do you know about entitlements? Comment below and let us know. Luckily, if you don't know anything, Thomas and I are here to give you the full scope of what entitlements mean. Okay, so entitlements may not be that exciting, but they are crucial to increasing the value of your property, which means more moolah.
So, we will review the entitlement process. We'll talk about some different types of entitlements that you can apply for in the city of Los Angeles. And most importantly, we'll talk about why it's important to complete the application process correctly the first time.
So let's get started.
Entitlements are generally land use permits that allow developers to build above and beyond what's normally allowed in the zoning code.
For example, let's say Thomas here has a property in an R4 zone in Los Angeles, California. This is what it would look like without entitlements. However, if he uses entitlements specific to his property, such as conditional use permits, density bonus, or zone variance, he is able to build more on that land. And yes, that's right, make more money.
Thanks, I feel richer already. And now we're going to talk a little bit about the entitlement process. And that process, unfortunately, can look very daunting, and that's because it is. The whole application includes all the required elements for a complete project proposal, plus all of the site-specific permits that you're requesting.
So, you may think you've entitled your property to its fullest potential because you got your initial by right plans approved, unaware that you could have utilized land use incentives and increased the buildable value of your property.
So if you want to know more about the whole entitlement process, you can click the link below and get a more in-depth view.
You can also learn more about the different types of entitlements we have in LA and what they do.
And remember, the entitlement process is very, very complicated, and you should always do it with the help of a professional firm like The Code Solution when you can. Because the last thing that you want is to go through the entire process and realize that you've done something incorrectly, causing you to have to start all the way back at the beginning.
Doesn't sound like something I'd want to do. Thank you guys for joining us. Stay tuned for the next episode of the Insider series, where we're going to be covering the 2nd stage of development. In the meantime, you can go to www.thecodesolution.com/entitlements if you want to learn more. And don't forget to like below.
Thanks for watching.
Bye.